Are we, turn the light the rest of the way back up. That was weird otherwise. All right. 3D printer is running. It is time for the watch along to the NXT after WrestleMania. But we are live. We're here. We got the new Wi-Fi. We're back. Do I see Nathan Frazier 29 XM join our... No. No, I do not. I sure don't. But yeah, we are live. .3D printer's running because I'm printing something for Hemlock that they asked me to print. New Wi-Fi set up. I'm going to get started making characters on 2K25 again in a minute. We are back. And it does, to an extent, kind of feel like a, oh, we are so back kind of moment as well. With having the, internet up and running again. It's pretty easy, actually, to get it all set up as well this morning. I woke up at 10 a.m. I actually got out of bed at like 9:45. Got out of bed at 9:45, drove 15 minutes to the store, to the provider that has the internet service that I use. Drove out there, told them, hey, this is my name, this is my account number, picking up the order I placed last night at like midnight. They said, great, here it is, just sign here. I did that, I signed, drove home, got it set up, unplugged the T-Mobile one, drove up the road to the T-Mobile store, put it down on the desk, said I'm done, cancel my account. They said, cool, we'll check the equipment back in, but you got to cancel your account on the phone. Thought, awesome, cool, amazing. Had to sit on the phone with customer service for like 15 minutes, and then finally got it canceled. Now here we are. Spend the rest of my day playing video games with my wife, because that is the best way to do it. Because that's just how you do it. I can actually use my computer again. Excited to see what they do on NXT tonight. Who do I see being the young talent joining him since Braun's the powers and Rollins is the present? I mean, I could see Fraxium joining maybe as a team, but I don't think it's going to be like this super huge faction. I think it might just be Seth and Braun. I don't think everything's got to be just this massive faction, you know? Like, maybe Fraxium is a duo, but that's the most I could see. Oh, man. Are you going classic yellow and purple or later orange? Well, my favorite colors are yellow and purple, so I think that should tell you everything you need to know. That should answer your question there. All right, women's tag starting us off. Is WC the other thing for members, just like Collision was supposed to be? We'll see, man. I don't know. I barely have time to do the shows I do now. Like that, and that's not even me trying to be rude to you. That's just I barely got time to do the shows I do now. I don't even want to talk about the idea of doing more right now. So, Chem X versus Judgment Day. I assume Judgment Day will probably win this. They're gonna keep it rolling with all of them having gold. Yeah, like not having to do LAW these last couple weeks has been really nice as well because it has made it just honestly has made my life a lot easier not having to do it. Also, I guess I'm once again gonna have to change the thumbnail and title or episode number of AEW again this week because NXT is seemingly having delays again. Is what it is. Creator safe mode. And let's see. How many characters I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 questions are left. Questions. 14 characters left to make for the upcoming LAW. So we'll get started on those tonight. Last night I stopped working on so much because, well, we saw what happened. So, which way would I need to move the camera here? There we go. That'll work. So, first on my list, because I'm just going back in order again, up first on the list is Flying Question Quizmasters. Potentially former henchman. I don't. Face doesn't matter. I don't. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what the deal is now. After everything, actually, I gotta look at what his redesign looked like first before I go all in on this. Okay, yeah, now I remember how he looks. Again, he's getting a bit of a redesign anyways, but I like the gear on Chem X tonight. I do wonder where Shotzi is. It's cool mask design. Going down to the Rumble. Well, I got the Rumble uploaded yesterday, so it's good to go. I got the thumbnail made yesterday. I meant to make an Instagram post with the thumbnail, but I ended up not having. Hey, Pierre, good to see you, bud. Welcome in. Things are going a little bit smoother today already. Was the hair poking? Interesting. But anywho, yeah, no. Long story short, I planned originally to have the Rumble thumbnail uploaded to Instagram this morning, but then just I had too much going on. Tomorrow I'll try and remember to upload it and make the like official posts and stuff about it. I've just been kind of busy. And tomorrow I've got my retake of my insurance exam, so That's gonna... That's definitely gonna be something I'm being very cautious about. The things where we've done, like, Survivor Series. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of like... Mania, or not Mania, Survivor Series was big. This is a pretty big Rumble, I'd say. There's some glaring omissions from it that I realized today. Like, there's some people not in it that I wish were, but I don't know. It is strange still that it's still strange for me to think about that this is going to be the first time the men's Rumble doesn't main event the show, because we're giving the spotlight to the women this time, because I think it's beyond due time that the women of LS11 Universe get that spot. For reference, Flying Question is now going to be known as LLembus. Let me make sure I'm spelling that correctly. Yeah, that was how it's supposed to be spelled. Well, it's just also it's just also time that the women be given the Rumble main event. It's only fair that after 5 seasons, it's only fair that after so long the women get the shot. Go. That is Flying Question finally done. Alright, now the fun part of I gotta try and make characters that aren't mine from my own memory, because they're actively champions in the show. I've got so much PTSD at this point from the T-Mobile Wi-Fi I was on for so long that I glance over and I see the red of the... I simply just... I see the red of the desktop audio being muted, and I immediately think, oh god, I'm dropping frames. But no, I'm not. We're good so far. Was this year's after party my favorite? No. No, definitely not. Far from it. There's been far better after parties. I liked this year's just fine, but like ARW had some good ones, I guess, because I know you're gonna press me for an answer. Um, it would have to be the 2021 after party probably, which was the Xandermania after party where Link debuted. So, who do you think is joining Seth's new group? Personally, I don't think it's going to be a group. I think it's just going to be Seth and Braun. But if I'm pressed for an answer, I think a heel Fraxium could be fun. I'd pop huge if the Chem X girls win, but I just don't see it happening. Especially with Chem X doing stuff in TNA right now. Alright, Kelly McKay is up first, and I vaguely remember what she looks like off the top of my head. I feel like I'm off to the right start. I remember she's got black hair. And actually, I remember what her hair looks like now. Just click. She's got like the short on one side, asymmetrical kind of hair, almost the Bailey-esque hair. Yeah, they're gonna do the thing where yep, Tahana Bomb. Oblivion. And the 3 count. It wasn't this one, though. It was. Heel price would be fun. I'm thinking it's perhaps Bronson Reed or Jeff Cobb. Maybe they'll run back Austin Theory and Seth's relationship back with Theory as a disciple. Maybe. Hello, bad dog. Not quite that one. It's similar to that. Oh yeah, I saw on Twitter, Penn and Teller gave the cup back under the condition Lexus King's got to defend it against a mystery opponent tonight. A lot of people are thinking it's going to be the Hikuleo debut. I'm fine if it's just Seth and Braun. This already look like a fun duo. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it's just going to be. Whoops. We're to Braun Rollins for the world title. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. You know, we'll see where it goes. I'm just happy to enjoy the ride right now. I'm 90% sure Kelly McKay used tights. Like, I very loosely remember her using tights. Because, like, I just vaguely remember. Yeah, I know what you mean, like a Batista. Like, I know what you meant, where you get the idea. Let's see. I know I've got a screenshot of her because I had to make a render for her. But yep, last night I didn't get a chance to talk about it too much because again, my Wi-Fi, my old internet was just absolutely losing it, losing the plot of it. But we're officially moving towards game renders for LS11 Universe, not real life renders. It's not even what I'm trying to say, bad dog. I'm not even trying to tell them that they can't speculate. It's not where I was going with that at all. I was just saying why I wasn't really giving much opinions. Wasn't even trying to do the Rock quote thing, especially seeing as I can't fucking stand the Rock. But yeah, game renders. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun when I've got it all done because it'll be easier to keep up with. But my God, is it gonna be a nightmare getting there? Because it's gonna kind of be a case where I'm probably gonna need to just like for people like AJ Francis, for example, unless I want to go in and um, unless I want to go in and handle it all myself, then I'm gonna need to like do in-game screenshots like during a match or an entrance or something. I'll probably just open up 2K22 and get a screenshot of him that way in the character creator, and the same with 23 for some people. But didn't you call Heyman with Braun? Yeah, you did. I even said it. You couldn't hear me, but I did say it yesterday on stream. I was like, all right, well, Zach, I'll be the first to admit I was wrong and that you were right because I had been a doubter of that alliance happening. I was like, I don't think they're going to do it. I was like, because like for the last few days, I'd been like, yeah, it'd be cool if they did it, but I don't think they will. And then when it happened, I was like, yep, all right, I'll be the first to admit I was wrong. And I even said you were right. But again, I also know pretty much nobody could fucking hear me because of the Wi-Fi being how it was, which was so fun. Just so fun for me. I don't even think there's a me getting sued issue with it, quite honestly. I don't really think there's a getting sued issue from it. It is just more of a case of it's going to make it does make things a lot easier to just be able to do everyone having the same lighting and things like that from it being game renders. And I like how the thumbnails look because I can pose people better. I'm not limited at that point. If I'm using game renders, I can pose them however I want them. Oh, yeah, Charlie Dempsey was at Bloodsport again, or was it GCW again? Tavion Heights was there, apparently. Oh, Dark State. Oh, there's Javon. Yeah, I agree about Charlie Dempsey. All right, it's now This Is the Revolution. Who's going to confront Ricky Saints? Eh. My mom agrees as well. The world lost this week when we had a historic two-night of WrestleMania, but it was that same delivered that I made good on my promise that I said since I stepped foot here in NXT. Everything that I said, I put into reality. I am the man around here, as you can tell. And then, Standing delivery was surreal, but it felt so good to do it against you, Ethan Page. Okay, Alexis King is here. No throne, unfortunately, but I assume they probably couldn't wheel that thing all the way out to Vegas. I've been spending my whole weekend running all over Las Vegas looking for my precious heritage cup. All because those clowns had to tell her made it disappear right before my very eyes. Okay. Hey, good for you, Lexus, but I have no clue what this has to do with me. I'm obviously looking on to go. Just confused about why you're out there right now. You know, I bet you got business out here. So before you try to get
Heritage Cup tonight. And if you don't get up out of here, I might set my sights on that North American title as well. That's so funny because last week you lost the four-way, so if you don't have a shot at that, it seems to me that you're not too trying chicks that your little ass can't catch, partner.
Oh boy.
Smug, arrogant freaks like you who think they can get over with this gullible audience. Newsflash, brother. Nobody likes you. They love the king. Okay? You don't let you in your own mind. Delusions of grandeur fill your brain. And if you're so confident, Ricky, why don't you give me that award? Why don't you put that book and make the title on the line next week? Next week. And no, I don't mean 3 or 4 other guys. I don't mean a little four-way and stack the odds against me. I've had enough of that here in Vegas. Okay? So how about it? I'm doing it. I don't even put my foot on the line against you. We'll make it a double champion match. Rich Saints versus Lexus King. Cup versus title. One fall, winner takes all. I'm going to put to you like this. You are a very special individual. Oh my God. The fact that you've been worried about me right now when you have this good point is very telling. And since I already know that you went and talked to Abel about this, guess what, Joe?
Winner take all next week, assuming that Lexus doesn't lose here and now. Alright, at the commercial, we're going to find out who the mystery opponent is.
Presented by Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming. Even with my mom's Alzheimer's, we still did close. But when she developed agitation and it happened with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease, a distance came between us. She'd get upset when I try to help. We'd get wandering. We then started swearing.
Alright, 11 characters left to make. Maybe there'll be an episode of LAW this week. Maybe. I don't have a confirmation on that yet. It's kind of depend on how my week goes more than anything. Nicolay or Lance. Maybe. Could end up being someone from TNA as well. I'll check on the timer on that later. I had a brief moment of panic when this pulled up where I was like, oh shit, did I just spoil? No, I didn't, because you guys have already seen World or Wrestle Dream where yeah, that's already happened. Nah, it won't be Hendry.
And nothing stops. At 6,500 combined cash allowance, plus current Chevrolet, Ford, and GMC owners get 1,500 bonus cash.
Yeah, champions of LAW are all here, which means I bet that will do the show now. I mean, who all do I have left? Is anyone necessary to making the show happen this week? Not particularly. So.
Hey, look at that. They got one of DirecTV's new genre packs. They think you mean genre packs. Yeah, that's what I said. Not like a playlist. I'm packed just to TV. The TV they want. Yeah, nothing you get your picture. Take it.
But it's, I don't know. Quite simply, I don't know. I don't really have a hope for anyone. I'm not really super invested in this one. Like, just not really super invested. Why is everyone being so mean to Thea Hale? Oh no, not Dissension being sown in Fatal Influence. They're my favorites. Alright, who we got? Hey! Wait a minute. It's Noam Dar. Nice. He's finally back. Noam Dar's back. You'll love to see it. Welcome back, Noam Dar. I know Oro Menza's cleared to return, because he was on TNA a few months ago. So... I think Noam Dar might pick up the win here. If he doesn't, I think Metaphor is 100% due for a call-up. I think they're due for a call-up anyway, but... Apparently, currently, Trick Williams and Lola Vice are being discussed for call-ups. So I feel like we'll be seeing them on SmackDown this week, which is great. I love both of them. Lola Vice especially, as we all know. Excuse me. We're also bringing something back at the end of the stream tonight. Something I know many of you have missed. But we'll get there when we get there.
a few minutes of time to actually get back into the fight right now. Right now, he's in a good club. But at the same time, practice is crossing from the high flat and super elbow to the heavy hurt. And it's not champion. Well, no end up. See that time on television right there. He landed the ball shot with the trip behind it. Great. Turning in, he is known also he's talking about being in the first. So he's known for having a fighter. Absolutely right about that. There it is on his flight. And Jordan for the ring back. That's the mental aspect of wrestling. Rather than having of his career with the Lexus King, not only fighting for his cup, he's also fighting for the cup versus title, the North American title. Cashapp retain, super kick up in the jaw, into the cover, and that left of the door.
Oh, man. Noam Dar does it. Noam Dar gets it back. Noam Dar did it. He's got the cup back. Hell yeah. And it's probably going to be Roxanne's final NXT match tonight, too. It's booming, as they say. Roulette WWE of the year, thought to be world champion. That's possible. Pretty much everyone has been pretty much scouting him as such in interviews lately. Oh well.
one of 5 immersive worlds in every universe, only in the universe.
Let's see. I've already said hi. You don't need to send 4 messages saying hi. Oh, man. Let's see. But yeah, so exciting stuff coming up on LS11 Universe, by the way. We got the Royal Rumble this weekend. I believe we got some of the next weekend. We originally did. It was originally going to be the LAW's next premium live event, but obviously since LAW's been MIA for about 3 weeks now, that's not going to happen this time around. Give it some time, but in 2 weeks we've got Ring of Honor. And then in 3 weeks from this weekend will be Elimination Chamber. Or Fastlane, depending. But we're going to have a double premiere weekend, May 17th and 18th. 17th will be AEW Full Gear. 18th will be either Elimination Chamber or Fastlane, depending on which show Raw gets, which is going to be based on the Men's Royal Rumble winner. If it's from SmackDown, then Raw gets Elimination Chamber. If it's from Raw, then Raw gets Fastlane. Easy as that. Slash if the Rumble winner picks.
Well, then last night you interviewed the match between Stephanie and Eagle on Raw. So, no, because the Raw WrestleMania was supposed to be my moment. No, Stephanie, so what did I do? I gave him the moment that I deserved. And it felt so good, too. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even go to it. I have to say my ears to me, but if Stephanie wants to talk to him about it, then maybe you should do something tonight. She won't, because Stephanie's not 100%. Like, she's tired, she's afraid, and I've been there. The media, the matches, the interviews, the appearances. I know that because I had to defend my vaccine distribution 48 hours after getting delivered. But if I was anything but the prodigy, the slam away with NXT Superstar for you, I would have lost. But unfortunately, for Stephanie, I'm the prodigy. Or she may have walked into Vegas as champion, but I would have got a 3-time NXT Women's Champion.
Roxanne Perez is just the right level of annoying as a heel for me. Because she does annoy the shit out of me, but like in just the right way. My girl Fallon Henley in the ring. Big Fallon Henley fan here. Hey, TNA advertised. Love to see it. I'm assuming it's going to be a Thea Hale win here. I have a progress bar on this 3D print froze up, so I have no idea how close it is to being done. All right, Thea Hale with the dub. You love to see it. Hi, JT. I ain't got it in me to do more character editing on 2K25 right now. Oh. Glad No Amdar is back, man.
two legends come together to legends.
Even legends. Am I right?
Yes, they do. Doritos for long nachos. It's $5 only at Subway.
NXT definitely needed him.
No, it's not. It's nothing. There's a new bounty. Bounty's chickens more often so you can dismiss. And it plays are better even when wet. So once she keeps looking, her ordinary grades fall apart.
Great. Now where's that kid from?
They're not from here.
Get more done with one. Bounce. Great.
It's weird, you know. It's like I want to work on stuff while I'm live because that's just kind of what I always do. But I'm also like I'm almost out of stuff to work on other than like the renders and stuff. And right now my brain is just like we're not doing that. It's just going we're not doing that today. It's like that's a problem for later you. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna finally check the 3D printer here. Has that progress bar moved? It's at 38% now. I think it has. Alright, Obafemi up next. 2K19. I don't want to work on any kind of universe stuff, honestly. I just don't. I was going to sit down and record Raw today. Like, to be a week ahead again. Because it's a huge, huge Raw. Like, I won't in-depth show what the notes say, but like, typically Raw is like a page or so. 2 pages. 2 full pages of my notebook are dedicated to Raw next week. Because it's the night after the Rumble, so it's going to be a huge, huge show. Fan fiction stories. See, that's the issue. When I write, I go dead silent. I erased my MyGM save file. I'm kind of in that brain space right now where I don't really want to do anything. I feel like we're going to get someone debuting here to confront Oba. Or even if it's just someone crossing the line from TNA. I also think there's a strong possibility. I think there's a strong possibility that one of the NXT teams is picking up the Knockouts tag titles this weekend. Hell yeah, Oba giving Javon the nod.
So shout out to the local team. As for Trick Williams, I have no love for Williams. They're not standing. But I will say, as good as he is, as great as he is, the ruler is not much better.
Oh, god dang it. It's just Trick again. I love Trick. Love Trick Williams. Just go to main roster already, bro. Alright then. Thoughts on LOL TNA? It's alive and well. Oh shit, it's Joe! I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. He's back! Joe Hendry! That's my guy! Welcome back to NXT, Joe. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. And there's the spin. Oh, I've missed this man being on NXT. Hell yeah. Oh, I love this guy. Damn. Yeah, you did, buddy. You're not hungry, you're entitled. Oh, you got Joe Hendry out here swearing. Damn right you did it at Mania.
GTA World Champion, who, by the way, will defend the championship at Rebellion this Sunday. Well, he has some business to discuss with the NXT champion.
Oh, man. Oba and Joe, don't you tempt me with a good time. Oh, and Joe and Oba teaming up. Make it winner take all, cowards. Make it winner take all. Even if Joe loses to Oba, make it winner take all. Oh, I'm just happy to see him. It's my guy. What else am I going to say? That's my guy. Oh, we got Stacks and Luca. We got the Stacks and Luca segment.
What the hell were you thinking? You know, Tony go back to childhood. You know, Tony's been a patient somehow, some way. Tony came to us. The bonds you guys have. You just went from the streets to champion. Tony makes you your boss. You pledged your loyalty. You need to get this right. Did you need to sit down?
Oh no. Oh no! Is he killing Luca off? Oh no! I think he might have just killed Luca. He asked him, "Why do you know why I called you out here?" Luca looks around, realizes that it's all desert, no one around. Just fuck. Oh no! Luca might be dead. He might have just killed off Luca. Alright, while it's on commercial, let me see if I've just been wrong. Yeah, no, it's moving. It's at 51% now. Nice. Oh no, not Luca Crucifino. The lawyer on retention for the D'Angelos. That's very Breaking Bad-esque.
We were born on the battlefield and answered the call when America needed us most. The brand has always stood for American freedom. Now,
Alright, I'll be right back.
incentives or employee pricing for America's most patriotic brand. With freedom choice pricing. Get $7,000 bonus cash allowance. Or employee pricing for all in 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon and Mojave models. See your local Jeep Grand dealer today. Return the new You think they can shrink? Well, the pirates. Applebee's 2 for $25. Choose 1 appetizer and 2 sizzling skillet entrees, including the new hot honey chicken skillets or sizzling steak entrees. Applebee's 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets. Challenge exists in everyday Americans make. When you give it credit to build yourself up, when picking comes on your terms, and when your girl math starts math, oh yeah, you think that success doesn't happen. But as you progress,
All right, back. I said big. They killed off Luke. You think that means it's been really? No, he's been doing stuff in Evolve, so I imagine it might be just him. I don't know.
I'm joined by 2 of the women who competed in the growing lineup at Stand and Deliver. And as we know, Stand and Deliver was presented by Xfinity. Zarya and the new NXT Women's North American Champions. So congratulations. Thank you, Sarah. Now, all 6 women in that lineup were booming, and it was exhausting, but it was so exhilarating, and I'm so proud to be holding this title. And Zarya, you came close. We got signs of double champion and our partner. It just really been like a breaking fast fighter. 4-time women's 5-team champions, and you not a thief. Maybe your buddy over here can give you one of her titles. That way you don't feel left out. Right? Yeah, fun to do. Okay? Nothing is going to come between the two of us. So I suggest you guys walk along before I decide I want a 3rd title to my collection. We're going to keep winning. So you can take our titles.
Put the women's tag titles on Zarya and Soul Rupert, cowards. Do it. Oh, crash out tricks happening before our eyes. Couldn't even see anything. Yeah, give Soul 3 belts. Do it. Welcome back, Javon Evans. Yep, crash out trick, baby. I assume Dark State's picking up the win here. Hey, this could be where Javon gets... This could be where Javon gets revealed as the leader of Dark Stake tonight. I still think it's coming. Like, I still think it's coming. But folks, I will tell you, I'm excited, and I hope you all are as well. The return of doing some universe tapings on live streams is coming.
This one is underway, and you are correct in the two that will be competing here. Her Dark State. And on the other side, you've got Miles Ellis, who is not ordinarily a tag team with Javon Evans. Javon Evans, who earlier tonight decided to step up, wanted to fight, and wanted to fight alongside her at the Dark State. You know where to be found. Horn and ran out of the game with Dion Edwards. His praise for the NXT. Not alone in that one. The whole universe took notice of what the NXT is capable of. They were all excited for the future. Talk to me about how it can be.
No, not main event. It's the return right now. Tonight, it'll be the return of the speed tournament. We're going to have a speed tournament for the first time in a while for the women's side of things to determine the next challenger to Chelsea Green, because she has really not had a tournament to have a challenger yet. Uh-oh. They haven't hurt Javon yet. They just held him by the face for a second. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking. It could be one of those things where it's not as deep as I'm making it. No, this isn't the main event, Bad Dog. Zach was asking about the LS11 member show main event, if I was taping that tonight, because I used to tape it on stream sometimes.
One of 5 immersive formats in Magic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort. You'll be there! You can't have people customize and say that they're going to be beautiful. Only paying for 2. Hey, look at that. They got one of DirecTV's new genre packs. Featuring genre packs. Yeah, that's what I said. Now they can playlist and pack just as you want. Pick the TV they want. Yeah, now you're getting a picture. Okay. You don't have to settle for just one delicious dish and olive garden. Because for a limited time, buy one take one is here, starting at just $14.99.
Not as deep as amazing. Yeah, that's kind of what I've noticed. So I'm trying to not do that as often. No, I try and leave. This one I'm just kind of getting to the point in my wrestling viewership where I'm just like, I will just, I have no thoughts on freaking Green Bay, Wisconsin. I got no thoughts on it whatsoever.
WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels on how he's helping the next generation make their dreams believe. Sunday at 6 on Beach Street TV. Garage door broken, stuck, slow, or noisy? Call OGD. Overhead garage door. Garage door is the
Never been to Wisconsin and have no ties to it other than my grandmother is from there. So and she's not from Green Bay. So
expert in Atlanta, offering same-day service and 24/7 support from quick repairs to full replacements. OGD has you covered. Just call. So your door's good. When you hear any loud screeches or creaks at the door is stuck, you're probably off balance. You see any of these things happening, you probably need to go ahead and have a technician come out and take a look at your door. Call OGD right now for your ProCheck multi-day inspection only from OGD. Call now. Find out how to get $50 off. Call 678-661-4900. 678-661-4900. OGD, the only name you need for your garage door.
Now getting 40%. All sport plus 9% for 72 months. Plus up to $2,000 in total savings on select Bronco sport models.
yeah, I think that might end up going like the route of Javon, just being the guy that kind of rallies the troops against Dark State rather than just joining them. They might just be better as a four-man group anyway.
Dark State is not only calling their shots, they're delivering. Dark State is doing what they intended to do. The entire NXT roster. You hear that today? No one is safe. And in this bar right now, Javon Evans wishes he was anywhere else. The one that Javon Evans is running into the cover of the play.
Thoughts on the song? I have never. I don't know what you're doing right now, JT. I've never heard this song. Yeah, no, I don't know what song this is. What did my uncle-in-law just send me? I don't know why he sent me this, but he sent me this almost 24 hours ago. Oh, Sam Hunk's Ring of Honor song. I'm not like I don't watch old stuff that I haven't seen before. Like I don't go back and watch shows I haven't watched before. Like you know that. You like Ray and I have talked about it on stream many a times. I'm not someone that goes back and watches stuff from before my time with wrestling very often. Not that it never happens, it just mostly doesn't. Yeah, it's more of a Ray thing, and also Ray watches stuff mainly. Ray doesn't keep up with the modern product. Ray watches stuff from like the 70s. Yeah, I know he used it then, but you gotta remember, man, this was 3 years ago that this happened, and it was a one-time event. And also, I was live doing a watch-along, so I wasn't listening very closely. Alright, Dark State with the dub. Myself, do like going back and watching some old wrestling stuff before I started watching wrestling. 70s more early 2000s, late 90s. I occasionally will. I occasionally will. It's not often.
I'm just looking out for my friends.
I get it. Hey,
Wasn't it the season team?
you know, first shot for sending out the people at the
Why can't I? Have to get out how you said probably. Suddenly, not why what I want to do. My time is coming to an end if I want back to normal in Japan. I just want to thank you.
oh, you're welcome. It's very welcome to have you.
You deserve my respect. What's up?
You okay?
How do you about? Please. Almost tapped in champion.
I know, but
What's up?
you know what? I'm not offended. Next week, you guys are going to take a 10 for the fight title. How does that sound? You're not the best. Oh. You're not the best.
Thank you. How in the hell did you just do that? Are you okay? Dude, all Japanese simple.
Alright, and Amora kind of lies about leaving back for Noah to get a tag title shot. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. Fuck with Dark State High Key, but I hate their name. It's too edgy. I think that's kind of the point. I'm also just trying to get in the better habit of not watching as much wrestling or doing as much wrestling stuff. Like, you know, I do Raw and AEW every week. Oh, Survivor Series San Diego this year. But right. So like I do Raw and AEW on the main channel every week, and I do Honor Club and Main Event for members and Patreons now. And I'm doing the shorts and stuff. I'm back to doing Wrestle Luigi stuff occasionally now as well. I am trying my best.
They have to go to something. The man can count 9 or progressive can protect you from
But yeah, no, I'm doing my best to enjoy my time a little bit more outside of just always making wrestling content. Because, like, I'm a workaholic. We all know it. It's not a secret by any means that I'm a workaholic. I'm not happy about the fact I'm a workaholic. fully admit that it is entirely on me that I am. That being said, it's not out yet, guy. It's not even out. Unless you're a member, it's not out yet. Like, I haven't put it out yet. It goes out tomorrow. But anyways, no, where I was going with that is
Exactly. That's why I got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All you have to do is drink it. Come on, Dad, just drink it.
But yeah, like I do all these shows every week. I sat down, I just played a game with my wife for a handful of hours today. It was nice. Yeah, but yeah, we played some Baldur's Gate for a couple hours. We've been working on the same save file for years with it, but we've been essentially playing through the same save file for years. For coming up on 2 years now since it came out right after we got married. And so I'm finally getting around to actually finally actually sitting down and playing it more with her. I'm hopeful that today wasn't a one and done. And it's entirely on me when it's a one and done. I've been the one that gets so busy and so into working on other stuff so much. So it was kind of nice to have a day where my brain just essentially decided we are not working today. It was kind of nice in that regard because it meant that oh, there's Tony.
Yeah. Let's finish some packing. Take a little step. I'm good. I'm sorry, Tim. I'll sleep. What you like, nothing? He said he was going to the state. That's a couple hours.
Oh no.
Okay, Bruce. Need snacks. We're gonna have to go to the house. Tim. So, like that. You guys walk together. Yeah. We went to a walk. I remember going up. It was just a bubble in me. Snatched some other company. She knows like every day. Until one day. I made her cry. And the stash samples we were there. Which, do the changes. It's an hour for a while. Hey, what if I get shot? Like, where do I have a sick guy? Look, there's three things that we don't say. It's rats and the trade. Look, I can't sit down. He declared war. I can't put you at risk. I don't know what he's going It's not safe. Look, I got two of my guys downstairs waiting to take you to the safe house. You need to hide out. I'll stay close, okay? You should too. It's gonna be alright, miss.
Oh, you're breaking my heart, Tony. You're breaking my heart. Again, I'm more invested in this wrestling mafia than I've ever been.
It's not only for your North American Championship next week.
It sure is. You know, I'm actually thrilled for them. I know how it is to be the outfit close to a year for an interim bid like you did for Doc. So if anybody's going to be the Heritage Cup champion, I am glad that it is Nova. But Ricky Saints is a man of his word, and I said that I would defend the North American Championship. Guess what? I will. You, Lexus King, you've got everything to gain and nothing to lose, okay? Wow. If it isn't the man that took out Norman himself, huh?
There's Ego.
Saints. So next week, I'm taking pressure on the title. I guess we'll pick this up another time.
All right, now then, this is probably the main event. I'd be willing to bet this is the main event. Stephanie versus Roxanne. So let's do it. Like I said, I assume this is going to be a wrap on Roxanne Perez in NXT at long last. 3.5 years later.
She recommended it out. She recommended adding Rexulti.
When taking antidepressant, Rexulti was really significantly.
Oh.
So, with my antidepressant, Rexulti could provide a boost. Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions and worsen depression in children and young adults. Call your healthcare provider right away to report new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings, or if you develop suicidal thoughts or actions. Report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may become high blood sugar, can lead to coma or death. Increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur.
Could adding Rexulti
Be like the baby. Ask your doctor about adding Rexulti.
Well, I'm thinking HBK for reasons unknown will just swerve us unless. All right.
You might have heard phones were a little upgraded by tax. So when Verizon announced that everyone gets a free phone on any plan, pain free, count me in.
Yeah, Roxanne probably should have been on the main roster a year ago.
It's pronounced Liberty. Liberty. Nice cut, kid. Only pay for what you eat. Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. With Reno, you know, with first alert, days, hours, minutes before wedding. And 11 is first on our agenda this year.
Home agent attorneys at law wants to empower kids to discover and love what they want. Together with the Planning Weeks First, we've distributed over 91,000 books to kids across Metro Atlanta. That's why Planning with Attorneys at Law is a proud sponsor of the Planning Weeks First Books to Kids. Did I just throw me right in?
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Yeah, Doc, but there's so much to consider. Navigate finances. Oh, and I lose my dental insurance.
You can get your own from Physicians Mutual. Easiest decision ever. It's real dental insurance that's real affordable. Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, okay.
Like he's the one that beats Flair with the IC title, want to be Roxy. Yeah, that's how I feel as well.
Get the premier dental plan from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. One of the easiest retirement decisions you can make. For free information, kids, call now. It helps cover over 400 procedures. Everything from cleanings and fillings to crowns and dentures. See any dentist you want with no deductibles and no annual maximum.
Well, I think my work here is done. Wait, what?
The premier plan from Physicians Mutual. Call or visit sendinfokids.com for all the details.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Ugh, God. After we do the tournament tonight, once I get done with the stream tonight, I need to study my ass off for this exam for tomorrow. Make sure I pass it this time, because I failed it by 2% last time. So I just need to brush up on all my information, make sure I study extra hard tonight. Got my exam about 45 minutes from my house tomorrow, so I gotta leave my house early for that. Oh, is it time for the return of Chase U? Tell me it's just the sweater. Like it's just the jumper in his briefcase. Hell yeah. Chase U is back.
Won't have to wait for long to wear gold again after a 10 earlier. Chiefs will face Ricky Six when they compete for the North American Championship next Tuesday.
There are so many questions to be answered. Family, how did we end up here? A family shattered as Tony D'Angelo steps in the top 100 on NXT.
And this started after our general manager Ada Nickname will have their first title defense against Bruce and Inamura. The NXT Tag Team Championship will be defended next Tuesday. Live on NXT here on the CW.
Yeah, the fact that the only thing Triple H has retweeted from NXT tonight is Joe Hendry tells me Triple H sees some big things. Favorite match of the upcoming Rumble pay-per-view? Probably, I'm not going to say either of the Rumbles themselves, because that's always the given. I'm going to say the mixed tag. I had a lot of fun with that. I haven't recorded the pre-show yet. I'm waiting on my guest to get back to me with his commentary for one of the pre-show matches.
What a day it is right here in NXT. This is the third championship match. We found a new Heritage Cup champion earlier in the return. No FLR. TNA World Champion Joe Everybody return. And because of that, what a rampage. Kevin was taught from the Fox Blue Theater by our general manager Eva. That has brought us to this matchup and this moment right here. Right now. One of the best in the game. Two winners have defined the NXT Women's Division at various points in their careers. Booker, how you feeling about
How many pre-show matches? How many main show matches?
It's time to look at tonight's NXT
Yeah. Pre-show, I don't know. That's not even a cop-out. Raw's going to have 3 matches on it with Axiom versus Bronson Reed, Randy Orton and Nick Aldis versus the Hardys, and Penta and his real tag partner, whoever that's going to be, against Omiz. I do not know how many matches Ray has on the pre-show. Main show is 7 matches. The 2 Rumbles, all 4 top titles, the 2 top men's titles, 2 top women's titles, and the mixed tag. So, overall, probably 12 matches, because I think Ray has 2 pre-show matches, maybe 3. So, anywhere between 12 to 13 matches total. Either 5 or 6 on the kickoff, and then 7 on the main show. It's a long show. It's 3 hours long for the main show on the Rumble. I don't know what time the premiere is going to start yet. Depends on how long the pre-show is.
It's definitely once again putting herself at risk as she takes out a Prodigy. Another quick kick out for us. Now we're going to answer right back into a cover to kick out. Hey, Graves, I'll start with you. There's 2 schools of thought. You can look at it as a positive. That Stephanie McMahon keeps herself brave and strong on 3 strong and down. Kicking at all times. But conversely, she's also burning the camera a little bit. So it's down with a little grip. Another name. But she is burning the camera at both ends. The Carolina against the Women's World Champion Io Sky and Roxanne Price interfered, but that is less than a year to the main event with the NXT Women's Championship on the line. It just speaks to how quickly the landscape changes in WWE these days, whether it be Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Just because you did something for a while does not matter necessarily. Just because Roxanne has been put into the past, it doesn't count as much as it does upon a time. Or what you're going to say all the time. What have you done? All right, now trying to hold on to illegal tactics. She gets on that
I don't even think that's what it is. I think it's just yellow and black. I don't think it's designed to be like Bumblebee from Transformers or anything. It's just the colors.
So they put such stress on our household, and they put such stress on our pockets.
It's 24-hour moisturizing body wash that locks in 4 times the moisturizer of your old body wash.
And just 12 ingredients.
That's right. Clean moisturizing body wash isn't a myth, it's needed. Hi, I'm Ryan, the team over at Chick-fil-A Georgia. And a little thing you know about our smokehouse barbecue bacon sandwich is the combination of flavors. From the brown sugar bacon to the smoky barbecue sauce, it's the whole package. Your team member pay for the testimonial.
I love my blood steps. If you flip them, I just step in with no bending down or touching. It almost feels like I'm gliding on air when I walk. Drop a beat. So I'm favorite slide step.
It is cool gear, yeah. I don't know if I'd call it Bumblebee gear. Is all I mean there.
Five kids I have with charge. Beautiful. You gotta see this.
One of 5 immersive worlds in Epic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
You'll be back! Hero can help people customize and save every visual.
Only pay for what you need. This is a story about the one. A young trained eye may not see the one as extraordinary, but her goals aren't easy. She fixes, she manages, she perfects.
Oh man.
Transports perfect to this space. The industrial grade product you need, plus one thing more. Call clickfurniture.com or stop on. Great check for the one.
Vengeance Day 4 was better than the Stand and Deliver one. Vengeance Day. Oh, the women's 4-way. Nah. I like this one more. Like, I understand the Vengeance Day one had your 2 favorites in it, and trust me, we know they're your 2 favorites. But I prefer the Stand and Deliver one.
The next card streaming series live this Saturday at 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific on the WWE.
NXT Women's Championship is on the line. Rebecca Women Change with Roxanne Perez trying to hyperextend the left elbow. Stepping in the ring. And it's important to note, for one NXT, because the character in her right thumb. Stepping in the right stand in the Hooker, I know you can attest to this. Sometimes if you're trying to protect the enemy inside the ring, you actually leave yourself more susceptible to other attacks.
Right, the bullseye, man, right there, Roxanne Perez, that laser beam on that shoulder right there, that all that she could have tried it. Oh, wait a minute.
Karen McCown, we talk about laser beam. Roxanne Perez been laser focused on winning the NXT Women's Championship. But look at that combination from the champion to the champion.
His headbutt by the champion.
And now, prepare.
Fight to the vein, right there, going on, to the ring, beautiful.
That's the action of the ring. Another high cross body hit by the care. It was right to Perez. Perez right now bouncing back into the corner. As you would say, Graves, target acquired. And the champion somehow has found yet another gear.
Oh boy. All right, Booker.
All of a sudden, now you're rooting for Stephanie McKenna and son of Roxanne Perez.
I'm unbiased. I'm unbiased here, says Booker. The most biased commentator I've ever seen. He's got his guys, or his girls, whatever. Both, really.
Potentially looking to take down Perez for a crossface. Looking to plant Roxanne. Roxanne trying to counter him with a wheelbarrow, but still being able to hit it. A backbreak down the top of it, though. You can crack a rib very easily that way. Got to get credit to the fan for to hold Roxanne Perez in that. A little short and out again. Hit your hand and arm that's been attacked throughout the match. Kudos are due to the NXT Women's Champion, but credit to Roxanne for aiming to the arm. At that time, it wasn't the left arm, it was the right injured thumb. The right injured wrist. Hit Perez.
All right, Roxanne's got her crossface in. When Roxanne does the push off the bottom rope to get back to the center of the ring with a crossface, it's always just so smooth. A lot of near falls there.
Perez hesitated for a fraction of a second. The Dark Angel made the challenger pay. Up and over. Look for Pop Rock. Somehow countered again by Stephanie McCann. McCann backed up. I don't know if she just hit the top turnbuckle, but McCann taking some time.
Oh! That's BB. And Steph with the win. Love to see it. We know, Zach. We know. Hell yeah, Stephanie. So now let's get Stephanie, or let's get Roxanne up on main roster. So let's get Julia up on main roster, but I guess we're gonna do one more match there. I guess we're gonna do one more Julia Stephanie match. Oh, and there's Jordan out in the crowd. All right, that's a wrap. Pretty solid episode of NXT. I enjoyed that. Like Pierre said, I think that's definitely got to be a wrap on if Roxy, Julia doesn't have Duo doesn't have interest. Yep, same here. All right, let me get the game booting up. I will unveil the speed tournament for the women's side of things. Winner will challenge Chelsea Green for the title either on a YouTube short or on a future episode of Raw or something. Not next Monday, because next Monday's Raw is already fully written and has more matches than normal anyway. So we're not gonna tack on any extra matches there. I'll just go ahead and tell you that. But what we will do is we will open up this. 3D printer's still going. We will get the tournament pulled up. It is a Speed Women's Title Tournament. I will do this. You will no longer see me. The 8 women in it include Lola Vice, Stevie Turner, Ren Sinclair, Nikita Lyons, Zelina Vega, Raquel Rodriguez, Scarlett, Katana Chance. That is the 8 women in it. We run through it. 8 women, singles matches, 5-minute time limits. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix something. I need to make a speed match a thing. Pulling for the impossible Ren win. Hey man, she got to the semis in the first ever Speed Women's tournament, so it's doable. Okay, okay. So, I cannot do anything other than set myself as one of the characters. So, to keep the quote-unquote integrity, if you will, of the speed tournament, as soon as the match starts, I will pause the recording and take myself off of playable. Alright. Give me a second. Getting a drink of water. Alright. And I'm going to do this. And I do that. 3, 2, 1. Alright, folks. It is the return of WWE Speed Tournaments taking place here on LS11 live streams as well as here on YouTube Shorts. We are beginning a new speed tournament tonight. The winner of this tournament will challenge Chelsea Green at a later date for her Speed Women's title. We're kicking things off tonight with Lola Vice versus the Major Players business manager, Stevie Turner. Turner turning things around here. You can see 5 minutes are on the board right now in this matchup. Stevie Turner has got her wrenched behind the arm now, as Turner pulling back on her again, takes out the legs of Lola Vice. Stevie Turner grabs onto her again. They're locking back up. They got to be careful here locking up like this, though. Going to kill a lot of your time now. A full minute has already gone off the clock. Lola Vice knocking her back, and they lock right back up into this chain wrestling sequence. Stevie Turner pushing her down this time. Big jab there. Double underhook grabs her. And big suplex taking her down. Stevie Turner now with a little bit of showboating here, telling Lola, bring it on. This is Stevie's first match we've seen her in quite some time, since her call-up from NXT. Big clothesline there to Lola Vice, knocking her down into a cover. Stevie Turner to move on to the second round. 1, 2, kick out from Vice. Lola Vice kicked down now, and Stevie Turner going up to the top rope here. Turner going to look to fly. Stevie Turner now comes off the top. Lola Vice out of the way. Lola Vice now has Stevie Turner where she wants her. Rolling her over. Kicking to the back from Lola. Lola Vice now grabs the arm, pulling back on it here. Stevie Turner in some trouble now. Vice drops the elbow on Stevie Turner. Lola Vice now has her down. Vice going to the leg of Stevie, taking out the leg. Turns her over with a kick now. Lola Vice. Elbow into the back of Stevie Turner. And now Lola's telling her to get back up to her feet here. Lola Vice. We're going to use that MMA background perhaps. Headlock takeover. 2 minutes off the clock. Or 2 full minutes off the clock now. Stevie rolls her back through. Lola's got a hold of her now. Lola Vice kicking to the back again. We are halfway through the time sequence of this matchup. DDT to the leg now from Vice. Turns her over here, and Lola Vice now looking to wishbone the leg of Stevie Turner. Vice now, whoa, went for the elbow. Stevie out of the way. Turner with the right hook, grabs a hold of her. Stevie Turner sends her off the ropes into a power slam. 2 minutes left. Vice goes under the bottom rope now. Lola Vice sent out to the floor. Remember, rules of a speed match, there's only to the count of 5 until the match comes to an end. We saw Lola Vice herself utilize this in the past against Jade Cargill. Referee's already at the count of 3 almost. 3. Stevie, I think, could take it here, but decides to go for the missile drop kick out to the floor instead. Seemingly further. No, she decides to break the count again. Getting her back up to her feet now, and Stevie Turner throwing Vice back into the ring. Rolling Lola Vice over after that dive to the outside. Took her out. 1. No! Vice staying in it. Barely a minute left on the clock. Stevie Turner now grabs onto her, going into the midsection of Lola Vice. Knocking her back now, and Stevie Turner with Lola Vice. Big right hook connecting. Rolling her over. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Cover on Vice now. 1. Kick out from Lola. Knee into the back of the head now, taking her down. Stevie Turner going to the corner. And whoa, went for the big pounce. Lola out of the way now, and Lola Vice grabs her. Knee strike into. Kick into the back of the head. And Lola going to look to finish it now. 30 seconds left on the clock. There's the back fist. Into the cover on Turner. Lola Vice for the 1, 2. No! Turner stays in it. Lola Vice takes her down again, and Vice, 13 seconds left. We're either in for a buzzer beater or we're getting a take that's not getting used, and Xander's going to get angry and have to restart, and it looks like it's going to be the latter. Fucking pinner. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Well, I think the fact that the game spends a full minute chain wrestling is a bit of a problem, isn't it? And that Stevie just kicked out of the fucking finish for some reason. So, I think what we're going to do is when that happens, and we've successfully wasted 5 minutes of my night and yours, I'm going to just take control. Because, like, what the fuck, man? What am I supposed to do with that? If she hadn't kicked out of that finish, which by no means should she have. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. All right, folks, welcome back to the first LS11 Speed Tournament in quite some time. We have got a women's speed tournament on our hands here. The winner of this tournament is going to get a shot at Chelsea Green at a later date for the women's speed title. It is Lola Vice and Stevie Turner going at it right now. As Lola Vice swinging around the major player's business manager and close ally of the speed champion. Oh my god, Lola Vice has split the skull of Stevie Turner open. Elbow strike now, taking her down. Vice coming off the ropes. Lola Vice with the hip attack. Many a things don't lie about Lola Vice. The hips are one of them. 2 of them. Lola picking her up to her feet now, using that MMA background. Starting to dominate early on is Vice. Lola sends her into the corner now. Putting her up on the top rope now, and Lola Vice has Stevie Turner in position now. Vice goes up to the top. We're going to fly off the top rope now with superplex, taking down Turner. It is all Lola Vice in the early goings here. Stevie Turner got busted open early, and we have not seen, it has not been the same since for her as Lola Vice following through those MMA strikes again. Big knee strike there. Stevie Turner taking her down, though, into a cover. 1, 2, no, countered. Vice counters now, into a cover for the 1, no. Forearm strike there from Lola Vice. Getting her back up to her feet now, and Lola, another big kick there. Has her back to her feet now, and Lola Vice, forearm strikes now, big kick again. Stevie Turner with the right hook now. Grabs onto Vice, pulls her in. Lola Vice sent into the referee by Stevie Turner. Referee goes down. That is not what you want in a match with a 5-minute time limit for sure. Turner now will bulldog choke. It wouldn't matter if Lola tapped out, but right now she doesn't. Turner's got her up now. Stevie, no, goes for her. Lola takes out the leg. The referee's back up to his feet now, and Lola Vice, knee strike, and big kick to the back of the head of Stevie Turner. Lola Vice now hits the back fist. Into the cover. 1, but the referee is dazed from taking that shot from Turner earlier, and Stevie Turner was bought time to kick out. So now Lola kicking her. Stevie Turner tries to answer back. Lola Vice answers back. No. Counter for counter now. Lola Vice. Who's going to get the better of this exchange here? Oh, what a kick there from Lola. Rolls Stevie Turner over again. Hooks the leg. Lola Vice for the 1, 2. Lola Vice moves to the second round. Lola Vice with the win over Stevie Turner. And Vice, who went on to SummerSlam and fought in the inaugural Speed title match only to lose to Nikita Lyons, is now heading to the second round of this tournament to challenge Chelsea Green at a later date. Will she be able to go the rest of the way? We will find out as this tournament progresses over the next few days here on Shorts. Lola Vice with the win. Who will she meet in the second round? We will be finding out in one of our next matches. Big win, though, for Lola. What a banger theme, by the way. She's got such a banger of a theme. But yes, I'm glad you appreciated my many things about her don't lie, her hips being one of them. Thank you for that one, Pierre. Alright, we're going to go to the other side of the bracket now with Scarlett and Katana. Let's see how it goes. Hello, Best Gamer. Yes, I know. I look like Jack Black. Can't deny it. Not as much as I used to, now that I've shaved a lot of the beard off, but, you know. Not as much as I used to, but... Anyways. Alright, other side of the tournament. Much like last time, I'm going to pause it as soon as it starts. That way I can... Yep, controller assignment off. If they draw, I will... If we get a second draw, I am just going and I'm playing every match of the tournament at that point. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We're on the other side of this women's speed tournament bracket right now of the first round. That is the final testament. Scarlett taking on Katana Chance, who is a bit of the epitome of speed when it comes to the women's speed division. Of course, our current champion, Chelsea Green, waiting on finding who her next challenger will be. One of the rare times we're getting to see Scarlett in the ring, though. We haven't seen Scarlett in action in a little while here in LS11 Universe, but we're getting to see her again now. Here is Scarlett with a big right hook. We're going to bring gold into Final Testament. They have none right now. Nathan Frazier lost his Intercontinental title back in December to Dismember. Been a little while since they've had gold since then. Big flipping senton over the top rope by Katana Chance for the 1. No, Scarlett getting the shoulders up. Scarlett is a former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. Don't forget that. As now Katana takes out the arm. Grabs onto Scarlett again now. Katana Chance with a kick into the back. Has her down now. Katana rolling her over here. Chance has got a hold of her. Rolls her over again. Never forget, Katana Chance's debut in the LS11 universe was taking Rhea Ripley to the limit on an episode of Monday Night Raw many, many years ago, back in 2K22 universe mode at that point. And she's telling Scarlett to get back up to her feet now. Katana Chance grabs a hold of her now. Katana throws her off the ropes. Whoa, went to sweep the leg. Was a little too early there. Scarlett caught her on that one. Scarlett caught her on the rebound. Pulls her in now. And Scarlett Bordeaux, no. Caught by Katana now. And Katana Chance pulling her in. Snapmare takes down the head. Scarlett now. What's she thinking here? Springboards in. Splashing. Scarlett. Katana now into another cover here as the first 2 minutes have almost gone off the clock in this one. 2. Kick out from Scarlett. Katana Chance now splashing on her, and Katana Chance. Chance has got her down now. Katana Chance. As Scarlett grabs onto her, and Katana turns her over. Boston Crab. Looking for a rare submission victory in a speed match, but Scarlett managing to get out of it for now. Out of the ring goes Katana. Remember, in a speed match, there is only a 5 count on the outside, so you got to be very careful with your time on the outside. But Katana looking to wrap this one up quick here against Scarlett. Katana Chance now pulls her in, sending Scarlett across the ring into the corner. Whoa! Scarlett countered the drop kick. Scarlett right hooks now, knocking her back. Scarlett, big forearm strike. Pulls her in now, and Scarlett with Katana off the ropes. Went for the drop toe hold. Katana was a little bit out of the way now. Kicks Scarlett now, kicking her in the midsection. Goes through, swinging her around into Hurricane Rana. Takes her down. Katana Chance, nothing good comes for her opponents when she goes up top. Hits the flying body press into a cover now. Katana Chance to move on to round 2. No, Scarlett kicks out. 2 minutes left on the clock for these two. Katana going to look to go from another corner. This time she's going backwards. Phoenix Splash. Cover on Scarlett for the 1, 2, 3. Katana Chance picking up the win over Scarlett. And Katana Chance with a big victory there over Scarlett heads on to the second round. We find out who her opponent is later this week as well as the tournament continues. Big win there for Katana. I also apologize. I realized that the computer audio was off for half of that match, or the game audio was off for half that match, so I fixed it. All right. Ren and Nikita up next. I've heard the song before, JT. I'm not particularly a fan of it, I'll admit. I just don't really care. That's not really my kind of song, but, you know. Anyways, thank you for the love, best gamer. All right, let's do this. Same thing as usual. It made me pick someone to play as, so. All right. Game audio back on. 3, 2, 1. All right, round 1, match 3. It is Ren Sinclair of the Kaz Dojo taking on the inaugural Women's Speed Champion Nikita Lyons. We already know Katana Chance and Lola Vice have moved on to the second round, as Nikita is driving Ren back towards the ropes. Most recently, we saw Ren be the unfortunate victim of Rhea Ripley in a matchup on Monday Night Raw just the other night, as Nikita Lyons picking Ren Sinclair up on her shoulders and dropping her like a ton of bricks. Taking out the arm now, Ren Sinclair having the boots put to her by Nikita Lyons. Nikita Lyons now kicking the back. Has her right where she wants her. Goes up to the middle rope now, and Nikita sizing her up now, telling her to get up. We're going to come off the top ropes now. Nikita Lyons with the clothesline off the top, taking her down. Puts the boots to her again. Lyons now grabs onto her. Getting her back up to her feet now. Nikita coming off the ropes here. Nikita Lyons. Another boot into the head. Lyons taking out the leg. We're going to remind the world why she was the first ever Speed Women's Champion of the LS11 Universe here. As we have passed the first 90 seconds almost in this matchup. Ren Sinclair, an underdog in this situation, having to fight from underneath. Big knee strike to Nikita. Sinclair taking her down now, and Ren Sinclair, knee into the back of the head. Rolling her over. Has her down now. Ren Sinclair kicking to the back of Nikita again. Ren Sinclair's got her down. Rolling her over now, kicking to the back from Ren. On Nikita, and Ren Sinclair's getting fired up. She's looking to try and bring gold back into Kaz Dojo. If she can win this one and get to the finals by winning the next matchup against Lola Vice. Sinclair now getting knocked back, punch to the midsection, and again. Nikita Lyons goes for it, kicking the midsection though. Sinclair kicking the midsection now, pulls her in, hip toss, takes her down. Ren now up to the middle rope, and Ren Sinclair gonna look to fly. Double axe handle off the top rope, taking her down. Rolls her over now. Ren Sinclair's got her down. Sinclair working on the neck now of Nikita Lyons. Taking her down now again. Ren Sinclair's got her here, and Ren turns her over. Sinclair, cattle mutilation. Could Ren Sinclair force the submission over Nikita Lyons here? People are screaming for Nikita to tap, but Nikita managing to stay alive for now. Ren looking to finish the job now, firing away on Nikita with repeated strikes here. Grabs her, suplex, takes her down. And now Sinclair going up top. Ren gonna look to fly. Ren Sinclair. Looking to come off the top rope now. Sinclair, here we go. Crossbody. Sinclair's got her down. Crossbody off the top. 1, 2. Ren Sinclair with the win. Ren Sinclair picking up the victory and moving on to the second round where she will face off with Lola Vice in the Speed Tournament. We'll find out who the final person moving on to round 2 is tomorrow. There you go, the inaugural champion's out. So all that is left is Zelina and Raquel. Set up. You all know how it goes. Hey, she got a win on main event this week too, I think. All right. Zelina and Raquel, 3, 2, 1. It is the final first round matchup, and the winner of this one will face off with Katana Chance in the second round of the Speed Tournament to determine Chelsea Green's next challenger. It is Zelina Vega of the LWO against Raquel Rodriguez of the Final Testament. As Zelina Vega springs in, goes for a crossbody. Out of the way goes Raquel now, and Raquel kicks out the leg. Raquel Rodriguez now has her down, turns her over with a kick now, and Raquel grabbing a hold of her, kick into the arm, takes down Zelina. Raquel looking to finish this one early, perhaps. As Rodriguez now tells her to get back up, grabs onto her. Sending Zelina off the ropes now, and Raquel picks her up and slams her down. Down goes Zelina. Raquel goes for another kick into a clothesline, absolutely dominating Zelina Vega right now is Raquel Rodriguez. Rodriguez now, diving elbow drop onto Zelina, taking her down. Into the cover now, Rodriguez has got her down. Rodriguez now to no. Kick out from Vega. Kicks her down again now, and now Raquel. Elbow strike, drops Zelina again. Zelina Vega now being told to get back up to her feet by Raquel. Raquel Rodriguez grabs a hold of her, pulling her in, taking her towards the ropes now. Zelina Vega in trouble. Raquel with a right hook. Pulls her in. 90 seconds have passed, and I can't tell you the last time in that 90 seconds Zelina Vega got offense. Big suplex again from Raquel, taking her down. And Raquel Rodriguez now picking her back up to a seated position. Remember, Raquel's a former Women's Royal Rumble winner. fought at WrestleMania for the women's title many years ago. She knows how to win matches. She knows how to dominate opponents. Zelina Vega is just getting ragdolled around by her right now. As Raquel, 2 minutes have passed, hits the fallaway slam. Zelina falls out of the ring. Will Raquel let her lie? No, she's going up top. And double axe handle takes her down. Rodriguez now dropping the elbow on Zelina Vega. And again, taking her down. Following up with another one. Referee begins her count now. Remember, speed matches only to the count of 5. Back in goes Zelina. Raquel follows. Raquel Rodriguez back into the ring. Getting her back up to her feet now. And Raquel pulling her in. Has her by the back of the head. Countered by Vega. Zelina Vega now. Right hook. Swings her around. Grabs onto her. Zelina Vega raking the back. Hits the rope. Springboard. DDT. Vega could be looking to pull off the upset. Could look to turn things around for herself now. Zelina Vega now has her down. Slamming her down by the back of the head repeatedly. Down goes Raquel. Zelina Vega now pulling back on the arm. Arm bar is in on Raquel. Raquel Rodriguez avoiding it though. Not going to tap out here. Firing away at Vega now. Zelina Vega staggering back to her feet. Raquel Rodriguez kicking the midsection. And now Zelina's got to try and trade blows with someone twice her size. Raquel Rodriguez fires back. Zelina Vega countering. Raquel chops her. Zelina chopping her. No, Raquel answers back and a punch to the face again. And Raquel Rodriguez now. Again, no. Zelina tries to answer back again. Who's going to get the better here? Whoa! Got her with the clothesline, did Raquel. Got her on the fake out. Rodriguez, barely a minute left on the clock. Coming off the top rope. Elbow drop to Zelina. Into the cover. Raquel's got her down. 1, 2. No, Zelina kicks out. 1 minute left. Raquel now. Went for her. Zelina countering. Kicking in the midsection. Zelina knocks her down. Zelina Vega comes in with Spike Hurricane Rana to Raquel. Vega's got her now. Hooks the leg. Cover on Raquel. Zelina Vega. 1, 2. No. And now Zelina. Barely 30 seconds left. You got to make it count. And Zelina Vega now. What the hell are you doing? Springboards in. Goes to the crossbody. Raquel out of the way. Zelina now is caught up. Down with a jackknife powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Nearly saw a miracle there, didn't we? And that is why we call it high risk, high reward. Raquel Rodriguez moves on to the second round. Well, that took a twist I wasn't expecting. JT, why the fuck would I give her that as a theme? Like, come on now. Alright. So, here's what our semifinals look like. Place your bets, folks. Wait, I gotta make that a speed match. Place your bets, folks. I'm sure you do demand a rematch, but it's a good thing that I'm the one that records the show, so. Alright. Ren and Lola. 3, 2, 1. Alright, folks, it is the semifinals now of the Speed Women's Tournament as Ren Sinclair and Lola Vice squaring off. They're locking up early on here. Bit of a test of strength almost as Lola pushing her back in the corner. It is the MMA background of Lola Vice against the technical wrestling background of Ren Sinclair, who gets knocked in the corner now. Lola Vice countered by Ren. Ren Sinclair now pops up into a Hurricane Rana on Lola Vice. Grabs a hold of her now, and Lola Vice kicked in the back by Ren. And now Sinclair getting fired up here. Ren Sinclair. Kick to Lola Vice now, firing away at her. Roundhouse kick, taking her down. Ren Sinclair's got her down now, and Ren with Lola Vice. Has her by the back of the head, slams her down by the back of the head again. Sinclair now. We're going to bring one home for the Kaz Dojo here. Go to the finals of the tournament. Get a shot facing Chelsea Green. Lola Vice out of the way now, and Lola Vice grabs onto her. Vice with Sinclair off the ropes. Lola Vice kicking her down. Lola now rolls her through. Cover on Ren. Cover by Lola. 1. No. Sinclair kicks out. They lock right back up. Lola Vice has got a hold of her now. Taking Ren towards the ropes. No. Countering. Sinclair answering back now. Ren Sinclair grabs Lola Vice. Elbow strikes now. Knocking her back here. Lola Vice. Knee strike there. Knocks back Ren. Big kicks now. Knocking her back again. Kicking her in the midsection. Swings her back, takes out the leg. Putting her over now, kicking to the leg again. Lola Vice, no. Ren Sinclair pushing her back. Sinclair's got her down now. Ren Sinclair. Kick to the midsection now. Lola Vice slaps her back. Ren, I don't know if you want to get into a strike exchange with a woman who trained at the American Top Team Dojo. Lola Vice shows exactly why I said that, as she just dropped Ren Sinclair with that kick in quick fashion. Punching her in the sternum now. Lola Vice now bringing the knees to the face of Ren. Roundhouse kick, knocking her back. Lola Vice into a clothesline. Follows it up with another one. And Lola Vice sweeps the leg of Ren Sinclair. Vice now rolling her over here. Lola Vice cover on Ren. 1, 2, no. Sinclair kicks out. Now Lola Vice turning Ren over here. Lola Vice telling her to get back up to her feet. Oh! Goes for the kick to the midsection. Ren countering it. Ren Sinclair. Crucifix takedown into a cover on Lola. 1, 2, no. Sinclair nearly pulling off the upset. Lola Vice now pulling herself up in the corner here. Ren Sinclair. Elbow strike, knocking her down here. Lola Vice is down. Ren Sinclair. Got her in the midsection. Now putting the boot to her again here. Lola Vice being stomped out by Ren. And now kick to the midsection. Ren coming off the ropes with scissors kick. Lola Vice down. Sinclair to go to the finals. Ren Sinclair. 1, 2, 3. Ren Sinclair looking to bring the speed title into the Kaz Dojo with just one more win. But will she have to get that win over Katana Chance? Or will she have to get it over Raquel Rodriguez? JT, why does your argument sound like and worded like it came from ChatGPT? Why does it sound like it was written by ChatGPT, JT? All right, Raquel and Katana. Final matchup of the second round. Who's going to go on to face Ren? Okay, so before we start, to give you my explanation, Ren's heel persona is characterized by ruthless, no-mercy attitude. Pairing this with the playful and innocent theme of the Fairly OddParents could create a compelling contrast, making her character more multifaceted and unpredictable. Plus, an entrance accompanied by a familiar and catchy tune would make Ren's appearance more memorable, potentially increasing her popularity among fans. In closing, incorporating the Fairly OddParents theme song into Ren Sinclair's entrance music could serve as a creative tool to enhance her character's development and audience connection. That just sounds AI to me. And if I'm wrong, then I will apologize. However, I'm going to use something I've learned as a substitute teacher. We're going to use ZeroGPT.com. All right, you know what, JT? I truly apologize for the accusation because I was dead wrong. You just gave me a very fluently worded argument, and I just, from dealing with high schoolers that cannot write on that level, I am used to them using ChatGPT. All right, anyways, double check that I'm not assigned to one of these. Funny enough, oh god, did this man actually do it? My accusation was right, I did. Then why did ZeroGPT not catch it? No, that's what I want to know now is how did ZeroGPT not catch it? The wording specifically, that just felt very ChatGPT with the structure is why I said it. Because it was very much, it used the same words over and over of Ren Sinclair, Fairly Odd Parents theme, Ren Sinclair, Fairly Odd Parents theme. Because I've also used ChatGPT before, and so I know it's got one structure of how it writes, and that's it. All right, anyways. All right, folks, it is the final second round matchup. We're going to find out who's going to face Ren Sinclair in the finals of this tournament for a shot at Chelsea Green as Raquel Rodriguez and Katana Chance going at it here. Katana Chance, a bit of an epitome of speed, one of those kind of competitors. High-flying, fast-paced offense in the ring. But Raquel, she's got that size and strength where she can beat you in under 5 minutes without breaking a sweat. We saw it with Zelina Vega. As Katana Chance, though, is looking to take down the muscle of the Final Testament. Working over the neck now is Katana Chance over Raquel Rodriguez. Rodriguez now taken down by Katana Chance. Down Chance. As the arm takes it down, down goes Raquel. Drop kick into the back now from Chance. Katana Chance now, here we go. Telling Raquel to get back up to her feet, and Katana Chance. This didn't work out very well for Dakota Kai last time. Oh, and it doesn't work out for Katana as well. She gets shoved down in the mat into a cover now. 2, no. Off the ropes now. Out of the ring goes Katana. Raquel could take the count out here. But instead, she's going up to the top rope. The official begins the count. Raquel drops the elbow, forcing a restart of the count. Speed matchups have until the count of 5. Stomp to the back of the leg now. Raquel Rodriguez. 2 count, back into the ring now. 3. Is Raquel just going to take a count out here? 4. 5, that's it. Raquel Rodriguez takes the count out. It's going to be Raquel versus Ren in the finals of this tournament. Call it underwhelming, that's what it was. But Raquel Rodriguez, it was effective nonetheless. Underwhelming, yes. Effective, also yes. And hey, it didn't end in a draw, at least. So I won't let the finals end in a I won't let the finals end in a draw or a count out, I promise. All right. And a rematch. Nope. All right. Raquel and Ren, final matchup that we're doing tonight because I got to go study for my exam for tomorrow after this. I'm not going to do the title match tonight because that is being saved for a future episode. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to find out who Chelsea Green's next challenger will be. It is the finals of this tournament. Raquel Rodriguez who went through both Zelina Vega and Katana Chance, and Ren Sinclair, the Kaz Dojo, who went through both Nikita Lyons and Lola Weissig here. Raquel's got her around the waist, but wait a minute, Ren swings it around on her, Ren Sinclair. Sinclair's got her in some trouble here. She's got her around the waist. Raquel Rodriguez now, headlock, takeover. Has her down here, and Ren Sinclair is down. Sinclair's got to try and outpower Big Mommy Cool. Sinclair's got her in some trouble now. Or Sinclair's in some trouble right now. Raquel getting back to her feet. Sinclair turns it into a headlock, though. First minute of the match already almost gone from this chain wrestling sequence. So they've got as Ren wrenching that headlock in deeper on Raquel right now. First minute has passed, and we have not left this lockup. Sinclair goes around behind the arm now, and Ren Sinclair. Elbow strikes now from Raquel, knocking her back. Now Raquel grabs a hold of her. Rodriguez throws her off the ropes now. Big back elbow strike from Raquel. Raquel telling her to get back up to her feet now. Raquel Rodriguez grabs a hold of her, locking back up. Raquel shoving her into the ropes now. They lock back up on the ropes again. Ren Sinclair, oh, knocked into the ropes by Raquel. Now Raquel Rodriguez takes her down. Rodriguez now going up to the top rope here. Rodriguez. Going to fly here. Raquel comes off the top with an elbow drop onto Ren. Raquel hits the ropes now. Elbow drop again to Ren Sinclair, taking her down. Raquel Rodriguez rolls her over now, grabs Ren by the legs, and launching her across the ring by the leg. Drops the elbow again, does Raquel on Ren Sinclair. Goes onto her again now. Raquel picking her back up to her feet, and Raquel Rodriguez hits the ropes, and big drop kick there to Ren Sinclair. Turns her over now. Raquel, no, Ren getting picked back up. Raquel countered. Sinclair's got her. And Sinclair putting her in the ropes here. Raquel Rodriguez chopped by Sinclair. Ties up the rope around the leg. Raquel hobbling out of the corner now. Ren sending her off the ropes now. Ren Sinclair. Arm drag, taking her down. Sinclair telling her to get back up to her feet now. And Sinclair would look to pull this off now. Ren Sinclair grabbing Raquel. Throws her across the ring into the corner now. And Sinclair has her in the corner. Back on the arm of Big Mommy Cool again. Sinclair has got her in trouble now. Has Raquel. Big strength there. Body slams her. Taking her down now into a cover on Rodriguez. For the one. No. Now Raquel Rodriguez getting picked back up to her feet here. She's got her back up now. And Raquel thrown across the ring by Ren. Sinclair's got her now. And Sinclair scooping her up. Slams her down with another body slam. 90 seconds left on the clock. Now Sinclair looking to come off the top rope. Ren Sinclair hits the flying crossbody. Hooks the leg on Raquel. Ren Sinclair. 1, 2. No! Near fall, though. Ren Sinclair nearly got her. Sinclair, 1 minute left to pull off this upset, to go the distance in the speed tournament. The people are rallying behind her. They thought she was a long shot in the first 2 rounds, and now here she is in the finals for a shot at the women's speed title on the line. She stomps the arm of Raquel again now. Less than a minute left. Ren's going up again. And Sinclair, diving stomp. Has Raquel down. Ren stomping on her again. 30 seconds. You got to do something in quick. One last ditch effort. One last pin. Come on. Don't make me have to restart the match. Diving double axe handle to Raquel. Ren not even going for a cover with 15 seconds left. What are you doing? 10 seconds left. Raquel counters now, and Raquel. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Here we go, folks. The finals of this tournament. Ren Sinclair and Raquel Rodriguez. The winner will get Chelsea Green for the Speed title at a later date. Sinclair in the first round went through the inaugural Speed champion Nikita Lyons, and in the second round pulled off the big upset against Lola Vice. Raquel dominated her way through the first 2 rounds against Zelina Vega and more recently Katana Chance. And now Ren Sinclair has got to try and pull off the upset for the Kaz Dojo against Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, and Nathan Frazier's enforcer. Now big elbow strike there from Ren, taking down Raquel. Ren Sinclair, what's she thinking here? She's got, looking to turn over a massive frame of Raquel into a Boston Crab here. Raquel Rodriguez now slips out of it. Raquel now pushed back, pushing Ren back. Sinclair back up to her feet here. Raquel grabs onto her. They lock up. Ren swinging it around now. She's got the arm of Raquel twisted around. Doesn't matter how big you are, if Ren can out-wrestle you. Ren snapping down the arm of Raquel. Has her again now. Swinging her back around now, bending back the arm again. Raquel Rodriguez with Ren Sinclair has her in some trouble here. Ren, no, Raquel swings around into a headlock. And now Raquel Rodriguez has Ren again now by the head. Rodriguez now with Sinclair. No, Sinclair countering it. Raquel in some trouble now. Ren Sinclair. What is Ren thinking here? She's wrenching it in. She's got that waist lock in on Raquel. Only 3 minutes on the clock. No. 2 minutes have already passed, and they're still chain wrestling. Whoa, rolls her through. This could do it, though. Ren. 1. No, Raquel kicks out. Oh, we could be on the verge of something big there. Ren Sinclair going to the top rope now. Going to look to fly. Sinclair looking to come off the top. Waiting for the flying forearm. Raquel out of the way. Goes for a kick to the ribs. No, countered. Forearm strike now. Knocks her down. Out of the ring goes Raquel. We saw Raquel utilize the count out against Katana Chance. You got to be careful in a speed match with only the 5 count. As now Raquel's got Ren. And oh, look at this. Stretching her out. Looking for a submission win. No. And now Ren goes under the bottom rope. Gets back into the ring, though. Raquel playing a bit of a game of cat and mouse here with Ren. Ren now with the big kicks. Fires back. Roundhouse kick to Raquel. Raquel goes down now. Ren Sinclair up to the top. 2 minutes remain. Flying splash from Ren. Sinclair's got her down now. And Ren Sinclair telling Raquel to get back up. And now Ren Sinclair into abdominal stretch. No. Hip toss by Raquel. Takes her down. Raquel now. Elbow strike. Taking her down. Raquel Rodriguez. Uh-oh. Ren pulling herself up in the corner. And Raquel. Big body splash into the corner. And Rodriguez to finish the job. Pulls her in. Lifts her up. Power bomb. Stacking Ren. 1, 2. No! Sinclair stays in it. But Raquel is staying on top of her. Not letting it end yet. About a minute left on the clock at this point. Raquel's got to try and finish this quick, or Ren's got to pull off the comeback of a lifetime. Raquel torquing the neck of Ren Sinclair right now. Down she goes now, and Raquel's got her here by the throat. Lifts her up, and launching her 45 seconds. She's targeting her, but Raquel, you got to go for a cover if you want to win this. As Ren staggers back to her feet, Raquel goes up to the top rope, 30 seconds. Elbow off the top from Raquel. Ren rolls out of the ring now, and Ren. Whoa, Ren Sinclair, cover on Raquel. Sinclair, 20 seconds. No, Raquel kicks out. 13 seconds remain. I swear to God, if I have to restart a 3rd time. I do. What do you fucking know? Fuck it, I'm playing as one of them. All right, folks, this is it. The final matchup in the speed tournament to determine Chelsea Green's next challenger, Ren Sinclair, who took down the inaugural Speed Women's Champion, Nikita Lyons, and upset Lola Vice in the second round against Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, and Nathan Frazier's enforcer, who in the first matchup took down Zelina Vega in the first matchup, and then in the second round took down Katana Chance via countout, as Raquel Rodriguez backing Ren Sinclair into the corner. Oh, and a right hook! The referee getting onto her for that one. Sinclair comes in, though. Ren looking to pull off a miracle on behalf of the Kaz Dojo as she gets that big Hurricane Rana on Raquel. Ren Sinclair now a stomp to Raquel, taking her down. And now Raquel's caught by Ren. Ren Sinclair puts her in the corner now. Ren Sinclair, elbow strike from Raquel. Whoa. Oh! Raquel. I thought Ren had managed to duck that big blow there, and Raquel just absolutely dropped her. Raquel Rodriguez launching Ren Sinclair back into the ring. Knee off the jaw, taking her down. Rodriguez picking her back up to her feet, kicking the midsection. Countered by Ren, though. Ren Sinclair ducks under her, rolls Raquel through. Cover, this could be the miracle she needs. One, kick out from Raquel. Goes for the right hook again now. Hits the clothesline, does Raquel Rodriguez. Getting her back up to her feet now. Raquel back to her feet is Ren. Raquel Rodriguez kicking the midsection, punching in the back, taking her down. There's a hold of her now, picking her back up to her feet now, and Raquel, oh boy, choke bomb! Picking her back up to her feet again now, Raquel Rodriguez hits the ropes and hits her in the face with a big boot. Rodriguez now pulls her back in, and Rodriguez has her up on her shoulders and drives her into the mat with a swinging neck breaker. Into the cover now on Sinclair. Raquel for the 1, 2, no. We're at roughly the halfway point of the matchup now in terms of the time limit. Rodriguez just absolutely clobbers her, and Raquel Rodriguez now with Ren Sinclair back up to her feet, and Rodriguez pulls her in, looking for Tahana Bomb! Stacks her up in the corner. 1, 2, 3. Raquel Rodriguez with the win. She will challenge Chelsea Green for the Speed title at a later date. My God, what a clusterfuck of a tournament. Guess this means no more CPU versus CPU for Speed tournaments. Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much what that means. Because, like, I don't care if you demand a rematch, quite honestly. I can tell you just don't really like Raquel winning. Because you demanded a rematch every time Raquel won. Alright. I gotta go. I gotta study for my exam. Have a good one, everyone. Hey, 3 hours of streaming. 0 dropped frames.